Last time I saw Young M.A, I heard the song. What was that? With the purple shit. Let me show you. Let me just show y'all, man. I'm out here wilding talking about, oh yeah, with the purple shit. Man, shut your dumb ass up, man. Hold on. Fuck did I just do? Okay. Yo, Young Thug tough. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Young Thug tough. You gotta drop the up, no cap. Last song I heard from this nigga. Where's that song at, bro? Okay, Open Scars, bro. This the last shit. This shit tough. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit is one of the bangers. That shit a banger. It's a banger. Let's see where you been at, though.
Young M.A is a person who been a part of the rap game for a minute now.
Oh, for real.
She slowly stepped
Man,
away
she's,
from it. But
bro, she was
one
one of them.
away,
Like, if you were not in the time era where Ooh drop, my nigga, bro, that shit was, whoop. Bro, that shit was tough.
In front of the world.
You know what I'm saying?
She struggled with alcohol addiction, and it was so bad to a point where videos coming out of her online, eyes yellow.
Damn, I ain't even see that shit.
That situation came
the first time seeing that shit.
Her ex, she came out.
She had a girlfriend?
Everything and show the world how bad her situation.
Bro, that shit ain't even, you know what I'm saying?
We got Young M.A in this weird spot in her career.
Right. Young M.A, who she is.
Who really blew up years ago, like I said.
Yeah, on some real shots.
Young M.A back during the time where hip hop was completely different from
right.
what it is today. I mean, she was first getting traction back in 2014. The world
2014.
She would have a freestyle come out to Nicki and G Herbo song.
I ain't even know that.
And she would remix. It did numbers. People paid attention. But
I just saw it with Ooh, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
She would drop her song Ooh. Now,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the bro. This shit was tough.
Ooh, it was just another way of being free. Like, I'm just call it ooh. Like, it was more of those.
Ooh. Hey, I face it on these bitches like your logo. You know what I'm saying? That shit was tough. Oh, bad.
Get sparked off that, but that don't mean problems wasn't on the way, because she had a lot of problems on the way.
I mean, everybody does have problems, bro.
Not too long after, you know, she's just doing regular rapper stuff, performances, shows,
sober thoughts, all types of shit,
bro.
Go
to BET, she do a performance, and she said herself,
history in the making.
But for some reason, BET cut that performance short. And then
why is that?
Said this, even though it was chopped short, I still appreciate the opportunity. It's a couple things I touched on that they didn't show. That's why I was a little disappointed. But I just want to say thank you to all my
why they cut it though?
For supporting me.
That's,
no matter what. But
that's crazy.
And with all the success her career was bringing her,
that's crazy.
She would kind of start to open up and really give insights on her
life. What was going on?
Do
her music too, bro.
Young M.A lost her brother to gang violence and made it her mission to
do her music too, bro. Her music is.
She said it's through him and his life and keeping his name alive that I continue to do what I do. But it wasn't an easy road, especially when gender came into play.
I think he's the one that's like that did this shit for her.
Dresses for marketability. Young M.A was discouraged for a while. Then on top of that,
life tough.
Issues was coming. She said, I think it was a point in time where I was just lost personally and mentally. I had just lost my brother and I was holding on to this secret of being gay from my family for a long time. It was real overwhelming. She said, once I got to that point where I was comfortable with myself and I didn't care what people thought, that was really when I started to express that in my music.
Damn, yeah, bro. Her music, bro. One of them, like, she just
interesting. But where a real big headline would come, where like her real like taste of controversy would come, was when a promoter would accuse her of running off. And I don't mean he's saying she ran off with some pocket change. That man was saying she ran off with 33,000. Basically, the promoter.
Right. 33 beans, bro. What y'all doing with 33 beans, bro? She, man, bro, 33 beans, bro. I'll buy a cat. I'll buy a new setup, bro.
That night, Young M.A came to the club and allegedly said that, you know, this club ain't packed enough, so I'm about to get up out of here.
Yeah. I don't do that.
As far as the back end go, everything was paid. Young M.A came to the club. She said the club wasn't packed enough, the venue wasn't packed enough. We paid her the full amount, the full back end.
Knockers, all types of.
Anyway, I told her to be on her way to the club. I got the text messages to prove everything. She said she talked to someone else and they told her not to come. I don't know, but as far as our end goes, she was supposed to be there. The after party was supposed to be at V-Live. Young M.A had a nasty attitude the whole goddamn time. It took me 3 weeks to get the drop from Young M.A.
Damn.
Attitude problem. I called her about my back end because she didn't show. She ran to the goddamn airport with her manager, her management team. They stopped answering the phone. She did a
you
whole
got
lot of
scammed, my
the
guy.
next day that she
Big scammer. You got scammed, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Forget about it. You got scammed.
You hear me? Me and my teammate, Ting Dog Records, won our money this Wednesday. I want my money. My hood pissed off, and me. Look.
Damn, bro. Why you putting up with the hood, though? Yo, guns, all types of. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We don't support gang violence. Get that shit out of here.
Money, you hear me?
Damn.
You know what? Y'all want this, that hoe? Y'all want this, that hoe? Man, Youngin made this coming soon, you hear me? Watch me while you shit.
Damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The hood is scary. It's one of the scariest places you could be at. If you never been in the hood, cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool. That shit is a scary place, bro. That shit, you gotta look over your shoulder. That's why niggas trying to get out the hood, bro. That shit, I be seeing niggas trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, act like that lifestyle cool and whatnot, bro. That shit not cool at all, bro. That shit scary as fuck. I'm not in the hood right now, you know what I'm saying? But I've experienced the hood, like, bro, bro, you walk in the hood, bro, you know, like, it's up, my nigga. You gotta look over your shoulder. You gotta look.
Make that video. Then actually make a diss track on Young and May, and she would come back responding, basically denying everything. She would get on Snapchat and say this: "It's messed up that I gotta make these videos before I do these shows now because these people dragging my name in the dirt over some BS that ain't cousin me. If you mess with me, please don't believe everything you see."
On the
So
internet.
not only was she getting dragged a little bit, people accusing her of being a scammer, she would get drug into more problems.
Damn, bro,
You
man.
know, she a rapper. She doing regular rapper stuff, going on these interviews.
Bro, this shit happened to me, bro. I'll be mad as shit.
Good until she did a freestyle and said something bad. She said something disrespectful
What she say?
that probably has gotten people killed in the past.
Which freestyle?
Tuka. Now, if you don't know who Tuka
I don't know who that is.
17-year-old boy that died in Chicago. And
Damn,
he,
that's tough.
You know, in Chicago, he was in the gang. So rival gang members like to diss Tuka.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
smoking
saying,
Tuka,
bro.
Blah, blah, blah. But Young and May would do a freestyle where she was talking about I'm smoking on Tuka. HSL wrote fast forward to today, and Tuka's associates still don't allow any disrespect to be put on his name and have come forward with some serious threats against Young and May for dissing their dead homie.
Damn.
Chicago rapper King Yella had already
Did she know though?
for doing the same thing about saying a Tuka blunt in a song over a year ago. Now he responded to Young and May, offering up money to any girl that's willing to come and put their hands on Young and May. So it was looking kind of bad for Young and May because people was like, why would you say this? Why would you just diss this boy? Like,
Did she know though?
dissing the nigga already weird. Two people was like, you're not even from Chicago. You don't got no ties to none of that. Why are you speaking on Tuka? And I mean, it was a lot of people from Chicago really dissing her.
So now I'm hating on Young and May, huh? Come on,
Who this
man.
nigga, bro?
King Yella never been a hater, man. Come on, man. I got 70,000 followers. She got 1 million followers. How am I hating on her? Man, I've been listening to Shorty before she got famous. Point blank period. Keep it
Shit.
talking about, nigga. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, what? I love music, nigga. How am I hating? She should have never said smoking Tuka. I ain't tell her to do that. Talking about she said that.
I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I apologize.
Explain, apologize, or something. Pay homage. Talking about, let my what's up if she
Shoot,
don't know.
this nigga sound like he talking to me, though. What the fuck? Yo. No disrespect to homeboy, but the video sound like he talking to me. Damn.
You doing,
Nigga,
period.
shit.
I talking about nobody got to hate. You talking about
Nigga just
man,
woke up.
y'all
Shit.
stupid. RP Lil Tuka. On with y'all. Shout out them boys. Talking about STL. This for them.
Damn.
FBG Duck, rest in peace, got on Twitter and said this: I ain't trying to beef with no female, but somebody better tell her watch her mouth and know what she's saying before my cousin beat her. And Young and May's response to this was, look, I didn't know that Tuka was a person. She thought when people was talking about we smoking on Tuka, she thought they was just talking
about
gas. She thought
blunts.
they was talking
Yeah,
about
that's what I'm
Johnny's
saying.
dissing a dead man. And she would respond and say that like, you know, I didn't mean no disrespect.
That's what I'm saying. Like, did she know though?
I have no problem with Chicago. Never have,
Never
did,
will.
never will. I have
I'm
no
saying.
reason to. Period. I have no reason to. I listen to a lot of artists out of Chicago. It's all love. Period. I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
You know what I'm
It's all
saying?
love. Period.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I have no issues.
Bro, there's a lot of gang names, bro. You don't even know what you be saying. That's why, bro, I don't even want to throw no gang signs, no nothing. I don't want nobody. I don't know. No problem, no smoke with nobody, bro. That shit. I'm a bitch ass
But
nigga,
like I
though, bro.
said,
You know what I'm
again,
saying?
I said my apologies.
Yeah,
Tuka,
bro.
I never knew who Tuka was. I'm gonna say it again. I don't know who Tuka is. Never knew who he was. Just finding this out the other day. My apologies.
You know what I'm saying?
My meaning on it was some loud.
Yeah.
I said it in the line. I smoke hookah like it's Tuka blowing jet clouds. And I only get high to bring the stress down.
Damn.
My reference was to weed.
To
So
weed.
for people to take it out of context,
Kinda crazy.
it's crazy.
But she ain't even know, you know what I'm saying? She ain't even know.
But I send my apologies again.
Yeah.
Tuka and his family. That's it. My apologies.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I wanna salute Young M.A. for the apology.
Yeah, you know what I'm
I
saying?
apologize for calling you out your name too. Keep doing your thing, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't even know though, gang. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's gonna be a different story. She knew who Tuka was, and then she just throwing out the nigga name. Bro, that shit. If she was disrespected, it was gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Like for real. But
Especially you ain't do nothing to her. Like,
before you came out with Ooh all that years ago to keep it 100, deep down my heart 100, keep trying to show you these people up, man. Never been a hater. I salute motherfuckers doing their thing, and you these people up, man. You feel me, motherfuckers say I hate on you, whatever. Look, you ain't no queen. Keep doing your thing, man. Love, Skeezy Gang Boss, man. King Yellow, man. Coming from all the guys my way, man.
But
shit's
during
up.
this time, something weird would
Oh,
happen.
beef
with Young
could
M.A.
go
There would
crazy.
be this lack of music. Yes, she was in the news a couple times, and yes, she might do a show here and there, but there was never a lot of music. The fans were never fulfilled. And I mean, for a long time,
What y'all mean by that?
years and years, she was popping, but she never released her debut album. She never had
History in the making?
something for her fans to eat. And it sounds real similar.
Also,
to
History in the
Let me know
Making
in the
when
comments if you want me to make a video on him, because I have been thinking about it. But if you remember, for years and years, he was popping, but for some reason, he never dropped this debut album. He started popping in 2017, didn't drop a big album until 2020. Real similar to Young M.A. She would have Ooh come out, this song doing good. Or she would have songs come out doing good every once in a while. But
Right.
she needed an album. When she needed this album, she never dropped it. 2017, 2018, no album. She didn't drop it. So fans never had
2019.
anything to hold on to. And people was noticing. People was get to question her like, really?
Can she
Where
do
that
an album?
at? And this is when she would start to speak on how rough her career had been over the years and all of these different battles that she had been facing throughout her life. The Time wrote this. In 2009, her older brother got killed, sending her into dark depression. Fast forward 7 years later, she was on top of the hip hop world when her song Ooh broke out as a defining single of 2018, making her a rising star. But while Ooh brought her fame and wealth, she suffered problems behind the scenes, including addiction, depression, and the personal issues with her inexperienced team as they struggle to handle the withering spotlight.
The success and all types of
expectations
shit.
confused, Young M.A. said. I really don't know what to do because all of this is just coming so forceful. To
And
her.
it's
She would
new
also
as
say,
shit.
like, during that time, a lot of mental health issues. A
Mm.
lot of second guessing and being afraid to put out this next body of music. She was scared to, drop. She said, when you're buzzing, you drop the album, the pressure is on. Everything was just changing for me.
Right. Yeah, an album, bro. An album an album makes or breaks a rapper's career, bro. That's why most of these TikTok rappers, they come out and shit, and then their album is trash, but they just they get like left in the gutter, bro. Cause like that's why we have so much rising artists, but then the hype just dies down because their album is trash and shit. That's what's going on right now.
Like, man, this is it, but I was second guessing sometimes. And that's the gift and the curse for me. And that's also what prolonged things as well, having so much integrity and not just giving anybody anything because that's what the people are asking for. Had I released my debut album before, I wouldn't have been happy with that work. But after all these years of build up and after all these years of being afraid and then wanting to drop, she would. 2019, she would drop this debut album and it wasn't bad. But I don't think it was enough to make up for the lack of music.
Yeah, shit was hard though.
She did come out and drop this album. There was still a problem she was facing, a problem bigger than.
And I think niggas were hating on that shit. That shit was hard, bro.
Drinking.
Alcohol.
Her
Ooh,
drinking
ooh.
problems had become so bad
Bro,
over the years that
shit crazy.
nearly killed her.
We got
Damn, I ain't even know
to
that.
the point where she told me to leave.
I
and
ain't
stay
wanna
with my
carry on with life.
ex
You feel me?
girlfriend. And then it'll be
That
nice. I was
shit.
in her crib, drinking a bottle of
But
Absolute
absolute.
and just crying
You
my
got my
heart
all
out,
that.
like just
I
not
ain't wanna
understanding
carry on
what
with
the hell
life.
was going on.
That's scary for you.
Exactly.
It's very
Yeah.
scary.
I ain't
I was just
I ain't
acting
like
out.
to
I ain't want to
ain't
carry
carry
on
on
with
with
life. I
life.
didn't know what to do. You know what I
Bro,
mean? I
that
didn't want to
shit,
go
bro.
back to school.
This is a real
I really don't.
look, bro. This is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? But I just love that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to the song, the open scars and shit,
And then it'll be
you know what I'm
nice. I was in
saying?
her crib,
He used it as a
drinking a
tag and shit. I
bottle
just
of
fuck with
Absolute
Absolute.
and just
You know what I'm saying?
crying
Just
my
crying my
heart
heart
out,
out.
like
You know what I'm
just not
saying?
understanding what the hell
What the
was
hell
going on.
going
That's
on?
scary for you.
Exactly.
It's very
I ain't
scary.
even want to carry
And
on with life.
I
You
was
feel
just
me?
acting out. I ain't want to carry on with life. I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean?
Bro, we
I
gotta
didn't
listen
go
to
back to
that shit,
school.
bro. You know what I'm saying? After we
Didn't
gonna
go
hop
back
on
to
that
school. I
motherfucker,
didn't
bro.
care to make friends, so I didn't do anything that the typical senior kid would do, like go
Right.
to prom
Shoot.
and stuff like that. Like I didn't care for none of that.
Did you finish?
Absolutely, I
Good
had
for
to.
you.
Damn.
I had to. It was just right. You know what I mean? I just had to put those feelings to the side and do what I had
Right.
to do.
Over the years, she would always speak.
Bro, is it just me or is like niggas that just wanna grind and work? They don't really like they don't like going to proms and all types of shit,
And
bro.
how
They
it
just
affected
be
her, but we
they
really
just be
wouldn't know how
focused on
bad it
some real
was
shit.
until 2023 came around, and a video came out online of her in a really bad situation. I mean, she getting a haircut, her eyes
Damn.
dark yellow. She was overall just looking sick, and it's viral
Yeah,
everywhere.
I never
Everybody
seen
online
that
was
shit.
giving some input in on this, and this what TMZ wrote. Younger May had some of her
Damn,
Facebook
I
friends
ain't never
over a
seen
video
that
her
shit.
barber shared, but she's reassuring everyone worried about her health that she's blessed and highly favored. On Tuesday, both Young and May
Nigga,
and her
what?
barber lashed out at social media gossipers in an attempt to extinguish heavy online speculation about the vid, which shows Young and May mumbling incoherently in a barber chair. Several fans also noted her eye color seems very yellow, and Young and May
Nah,
and her
that's-
barber would respond on IG because not only people concerned about Young and May, but they was mad at the barber, basically saying if you seen how she looked, why
What
would you
can I
post
do?
this video? The barber
Oh,
said,
yeah,
"I
yeah.
got so much to say as if I'm trying to embarrass my dog." She reposted my video. If she didn't want me to record, she would have told me that. Y'all don't know our bond, nor our friends.
Right.
What y'all need to do is just send prayers
Shut
for
the
her.
fuck up.
And that's that. She didn't have a haircut in months. She wanted me to bring her haircut back to life, and that's what I did. Thank you for coming and rocking with me. Always love you. And Younger May will respond. We blessed. Don't let that get to you. And so people concerned, everybody wondering, is Younger May okay? And Younger May would respond. She would tell TMZ this. As many of my supporters know, I've been dealing with various personal health issues over the past few years. I was recently hospitalized and successfully treated for several conditions, but I'm doing better now. It will take some time, but I'm on the road to recovery and look forward to the future.
Right.
Yeah, what up, ma? I know I've been okay, you know what I
bitch.
mean? Long story short, basically, just a small setback, you know what I mean?
Right.
For just a comeback. Unfortunately, I made a lot of wrong
Like she got punched in the face.
my
What's
life.
up?
And, things start to catch up with you or whatever the case. So I just want y'all to know, besides all that, I'm actually doing much better. I've been getting well, I've been very much sober. You know what I mean? But anyway, I don't want to go specifically into details because I really want to
Keep it private and shit.
along my journey. So,
Oh, okay.
besides, dropping some new music, of course, I'm also have a documentary with my story or whatever the case. So I can keep y'all in tune, catch y'all back up because I know y'all been wondering and all that. Yeah, I know I'm mysterious, I keep my personal problems to myself.
I'm saying,
But
yeah.
now it's time to, expand that and express that to y'all.
Show it to the light and shit.
So, basically to say, like, this is gonna be one of MA summers. This is gonna be one of those MA summers, I promise you.
Okay,
You know what I
nigga.
mean?
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? Stay tuned.
No
I
way.
mean, bear with me too, man, because like
You
I know,
human too.
like, I
Yeah,
know
give me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I love y'all, but things happen unfortunately. But I got y'all back.
Yeah,
man.
one of the
Stay
hardest
here.
artists,
I ain't
bro.
going nowhere.
One of the hardest artists. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. She is the hardest.
She had all these problems really pop up in front of the world, and she had it under control. She handled it. And people were happy for her until this year came around where we would see something really strange happen.
What happened?
January, she would start a comeback, basically telling the world, look, I'm here and I'm dropping more music. And in this music, she would speak on some of her real life problems. She would speak on
That shit
everything in
was
the past.
tough.
On this song, she would say this: thought I was dying when they see me with those yellow eyes. Surprised I'm alive and God ain't finished with me. And a lot of this song was her addressing everything. February came around, she still winning. Her and Drewski, they on this show together. And she had been chilling until really March this year.
What happened, bro?
Her ex
I ain't
would
even
come out
know.
online really trying to expose her. And the girlfriend would post this video of Younger May. And it was Younger May in really
Bro,
bad.
them girls is ass, bro. Girls, bro, some hoes should be tripping, bro. Like, bro, why you gotta do this to the young bro? I've been seeing a lot of niggas be getting exposed by their girls and whatnot, bro. This shit's crazy, bro.
And it was so bad that I'm not gonna show it on this video. But this girl will post this video, then drop a caption just dogging Younger May. When I first met you, you ended up like this within the next few weeks, telling me how you had been sick but was hiding it from me. This was our first Valentine's Day, and you was in the hospital twice with me. I got you to where you are now. I nursed you up every day, all day, and didn't even know you. Let's be real, I left you. I had to leave you alone because you wasn't going through nothing but holding me back. You didn't like me having motion and didn't like me making money. You hated on me. Telling my full story in a few. We had no relationship problems. Only I would get to looking cute and get money. And this girl would only want to be with me if I'm broke and not looking at my best. And she said, by the way, I do the leaving. I don't get broken up with. But why me leaving will also be mentioned. And she would say, clout chasing is crazy. When I begged you about her sick and y'all found out a year later. I had been hiding and holding in stuff. I only got those videos because she was like that when I first met her. I accepted it, but dang, I'm not supposed to record my partner the whole 2 years because that's how she looked. And so she would basically get on IG, basically exposing everything that they had going on. But that wasn't what I had to say.
She gotta say next.
Y'all be in y'all be talking to yourselves in my DMs. That's all I want to say. Is like, you're talking to yourself. This is my life, my story.
Okay,
Bitch,
man.
y'all wasn't mad when I was posting us happy on trips and stuff like that. Why you mad? I want to tell my breakup story now.
Bro, why you wanna do it now though, bro?
Shoot.
Bro, why you wanna do it now though, bro? Younger man happy as hell. Now you wanna bring back her past, bro? Like, come on, bro. Oh man, come on, bro. That's like me, bro. Shit, bro. That's some hater shit, bro. Come on, bro. Now I'm happy. Now you.
The way the video was posted.
Why you posting it now though?
Made it look evil.
That's my
but
chat.
I thought with
like,
the caption, it wasn't gonna go over y'all heads. But a lot of us is mentally, so it go over y'all heads all the time. But
damn, bro.
I'm not a teacher, so that's neither here or there.
All right.
But baby, I'm just telling my story. That's all.
And you know, Younger May would see this and respond herself.
Shoulda let her go, bro. Don't respond.
I mean, I know y'all see
What up, ma?
this video going
Stuff
around
like
on the
that.
blogs or whatever the case.
Is it really that bad though?
You know, once upon a time was with posting me in the hospital at a vulnerable moment. Something that I've owned already. It's been 2 years.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's like the past. Why you bringing it?
In my life,
bro.
I got sick. I got really sick. You understand? It's not really too much to say on it. It's something I already spoke about. You feel me? I got a whole music video talking about it. Something I express in my music often. You know what I mean? I'm a human. We go through things. We make mistakes. You feel me? I just didn't expect this person to do that. But you know,
people be people, man. People be doing some shit.
I don't even know what to say. All I can do is let God handle it. You feel me? All I can do is let God handle it. That's just been always my phrase. Moving forward, just moving with God, man. I just feel like that was just so foul, though. You feel me? Like that's just foul. I don't even know how a person can have the urge or willing to want to even do something like that. That just speaks a lot, and I just never knew this was her character. You feel me? Like. Just never knew. But you know, people be people sometimes, and
they be just doing this shit.
And it is what it is. But this is something I've owned. Like, I'm not ashamed of this. This is real.
Right.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
real shit though.
A time in my life that I was real dark, but I'm good now. I'm very healthy, and my supporters know that.
And Young M.A not really wrong. She was already open about her drinking
That's
struggles
what
for
I'm
years
saying.
leading
Like,
up to
bro,
this music.
it
So
already,
what did the ex-girlfriend think she would get from exposing this and posting these videos
like,
and saying everything that she
yeah,
said? I
like,
don't
I
know.
already
It was
said
just a
that.
bad situation, right? Then Young M.A name just kept getting put into more news. Fast
Wow,
forward to
bro.
last
Like,
month,
bro.
the start of May, social media would accuse her of, crashing out. A person was out at a bar in Boston and they start crashing. I mean, the girl busted out the window. She walked in there on bad timing. She looked like she was trying to fight somebody. And at first, the world was thinking that this was Young M.A in this video, and it was going viral. This got a couple million views. People was like, damn, what is Young M.A doing? And for a while, people didn't know if it was Young M.A or if it was some random person. We didn't get no context until her team would come out basically saying
That's not her,
that
bro.
wasn't Young M.A in that clip.
Yeah, bro.
This is
That's
what her
not
team
her,
said.
bro.
This is 100% not Young M.A. She ain't visited Boston in the last several years. Any website or social media platform suggested otherwise. It's not only misinformed, but also acting with blatant irresponsibility and a complete lack of due diligence. So even though Young M.A went through all of this and been in all of these different situations, at the end of the day, she good, or at least like she looking good. Over these past few months and years, every time she on social media or you see her on the camera, she looking healthy. Even with all the setbacks, even though musically, she not this huge artist.
She ain't even doing that music.
She not a Lil Uzi Vert. But
she's good,
she got a
though.
solid fan base. She got good social media
Right.
presence. She chilling. I don't know. I'm glad that we really seen everything change for her, because there was a point in time where people was really thinking
she's going, yeah.
Young M.A. When all these videos was coming out, people was like, oh my God, this is looking bad.
But she cool, though. Love to hear, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, she cool, though. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit.